Hi, my name is Nan Ryan. Um, I have been in the golf industry, I guess you would say, since a long time ago, 1950. Right now, my main focus is on golf tournaments. I run a tournament here in Estes Park, where I live, that benefits the junior golf program. In 1953, I actually started the Pepsi Little People's Golf Championships in Quincy, Illinois, which was for junior golfers ages 3 through 18. And I ran that for 50 years, retired in 2023. The tournament that I run here in Estes Park now is in its 23rd year. It benefits the junior golf program, buys clubs for every participant, snacks, hats, golf balls, tournament fees. We bought or helped buy the golf simulator at the rec center and give a $5,000 scholarship annually to a high school senior. Played professionally, but I did play with a lot of the LPGA founders in the 50s, played a lot of amateur tournaments, played on the LPGA tour as an amateur for 13 years, or for 13 months, and decided I wanted to write about golf instead of play it. So I worked for the PGA and the Public Relations Department, and then I worked for the LPGA in the same capacity, Director of Public Relations. Actually, I was playing in the Women's City Tournament in Quincy, Illinois, my hometown, in 1953, and walking with Johnny Nelson from the local paper, and he just made the comment, it's a shame that there's no junior tournament in the Midwest like there is the International Pee Wee in Orlando, Florida. And my answer was, I think I'll start one. So that's how I got started running tournaments. I figured kids liked Pepsi and hot dogs, so I went to our local Pepsi distributor and signed them on as a sponsor, and Bergman Meatpacking, who made hot dogs, and we had our major sponsors, and Pepsi continued to be our major sponsor. Well, they still are the major sponsor. In my work, well, my typical day is right now in Estes Park. The weather is not conducive to golf, so I take advantage of the golf simulator at our rec center, and I play 18 holes at least 4 times a week, sometimes 5 times, on the golf simulator, which is great because you can play all the great courses. I played Augusta National the week before the Masters. I played Copperhead, Pebble Beach, and all the different, but really right now my life is sort of not doing, I'll be 92 in a month. So I get one more stroke on my age on the golf course. And I just shot it again on the simulator the other day. Basically, my day is in the afternoons, I work on my tournament here, the Nan Ryan Invitational that benefits the junior golf program. And I spend a lot of time watching television, sports, golf, basketball, football, the Food Channel, and my cat Taz loves to sit on my lap and sleep, so we watch a lot of TV in the afternoons. Well, that's a good question. Because my main focus has been on tournaments and playing, but I think the maintenance people that take care of the course. I look out here. It's snowing right now, and I see tractors and people out there right now working on the course. trying to get ready for opening day tomorrow, which we're supposed to have 6 inches of snow. But I think the maintenance crews at the golf courses are somebody who people don't really appreciate them. They don't appreciate the time. I mean, they're out there 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock in the morning trying to get the course ready and repair all the damage that the golfers have done the day before. People don't appreciate the course, and live in divots, and I even saw on the tournament on TV the other day, one of the pros was sitting out of this huge divot that somebody had left on the course, and that is just disrespectful. So I think that part of golf is the most understood part. Well, when I ran Little People's for 50 years, I made it a very personal thing. I got all the entries, even though computers came in and automated. I still got all the paper entries, and by the time the kids got to the tournament, I felt like I really knew not only them, but I knew their family. That's something that is lost now with all the technical. And I may be getting off the subject a little bit, but that's, I made it a very personal thing, and I still keep in touch with a lot of the players. And we've had so many. I just counted today. We had like 90 former players that are out on the tour or have been playing on the tour. Several. There's like Zach Johnson is playing in the Champions Tour. He played in Little People's when he was 16. And we had the youngest, Sophia Egan, who was the youngest contestant in the drive, chip, and putt contest this year. So that whole range of players, and it's just been a joy to watch them and watch Rory McIlroy and Scotty Scheffler and Sahith Theegala, guys like that played in Little People's when they were 10 and 11, and I saw them then, and now I see them, on the winning the Masters, winning the British Open. It's just been a great thing to be able to say I knew them when they were 11.
Visit our website at womeninthegolfindustry.com.
When Scotty Scheffler won the Masters, I called his dad, and I told him who I was with the Little People's, and he said, I remember that tournament. He said, I had my 3 girls and Scotty there, and we had to drive 100 miles every day to get to the right golf courses because we played 6 different courses. And so it's been fun to follow them and keep in touch. And it's just been a great life. That's all I can say. Industry covers a big field. Sort of what I did, I just jumped into it. I graduated from the School of Journalism, but nobody ever said, oh, you're going to go write about golf, or you're going to, get into public relations. It was just something that sort of fell in my lap, and I said, okay, I'll give it a try. And so I guess just jump in it, just do it, and pick the best, maybe not the best place, but a place where you can grow and teach and learn. That's about all I can say. From what I've seen and read, it's a great organization. I think it's certainly helpful to people who are trying to get into the industry. Not only trying to get in it, but people who are in it and want to advance and make things better. Well, I think what's kept me going, and like I said, I'll be 92 in another month. The game of golf is the thing that has kept me going. I've been playing golf since I was 9 years old. So I've covered a lot of ground and seen a lot of golf swings, talked to a lot of golfers. I think the game of golf is something that can last. I mean, it can last a lifetime. One of my students came to me and she was 95, and I said, "Why are you coming?" And she said, "I want something to do when I get old." And she was 95 and coming for golf lessons. So it's been a great life. From meeting I met Marilyn Smith, one of the founders, in 1950, and played with 8 of the 13 founders. Traveled with Marilyn for 3 months, giving clinics and exhibitions in Texas and Louisiana. You know, it's the only thing I haven't done is designed a golf course. I can mentally picture different holes, but I have never done that. But I think I've been in, as far as the game of golf, not in the industry, but in the game of golf, I've done about all. You know, I wanted to talk to Jan because 3 years ago when the USGA came out with their Best Tees program, I looked at that and said, you know, I want to have fun on the golf course. And playing 5,400 yards is just too long for me at this age. So I went by their recommendations, and I actually went to the Golf Pro and talked to him. They actually now have a set of combo tees that's 4,400 yards that I can play. And somebody said, you need to talk to Jan about the tees, because so many women won't play the tees. They say, well, I have to keep my handicap. And I said, if you record your handicap, your scores right, your handicap isn't going to change because you play shorter tees. It's going to stay the same. Well, no, they don't believe that.
Remember, before clicking off, I'm going to ask you to do 3 things. Remember to like this video, then share it, and also remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Women in the Golf Industry.